Anyway, thank you so much for attending our event today on behalf of Coastal Cloud and its owners. It's always nice to gather with our community, and I'm so glad to see so many people here, city officials, board members, investors, and our friends from the Economic Development Cabinet in UK, in addition to special guests. So we appreciate you. To make the official announcement, I'm going to invite Mayor Linda Gordon to come forward and speak. So please join me in welcoming Mayor Linda Gordon.
Thank you very much, Jenna. Welcome, everyone. This is a great day. Yay. Come on, this is a great day. We know one when we see one, right? I want to first welcome Councilmember Liz Sheehan. I think we're in your district, aren't we? Or just outside. Of course, dual. Are there any other council members here? Thank you for being here. Well, this is a great day, and we are celebrating a partnership that will help train our workforce. And if there's anything we've learned, I'm going to look at Chuck Mix, who's right in the middle of us here. He's been working hard for the city for a little while on vaccines. If there's anything we have learned during these past 18 months, it is the importance that partnerships play, what a key role partnerships are in getting many things done. And our city could not have weathered the COVID-19 storm as well as it has without partnering with the University of Kentucky, one of our awesome partners, our business community, Commerce Lexington and others, our faith community, big partners, health leaders, and so many more. And this is a lesson we will take forward out of the pandemic whenever we leave it, and that is our partnerships. So UK, Commerce Lexington, and Coastal Cloud are coming together to form this new Salesforce Consultancy Incubator program here at the university. Businesses around the world utilize Salesforce for customer relationship management, and this new partnership will provide training to become a Salesforce consultant. This program better prepares our workforce with valuable skills that can lead to a very successful career. Having a well-trained workforce is so important to our city. It helps attract businesses to our area and grows our economy. We are focused on that every single day of the year, our economy. And with the ability to work alongside Coastal Cloud consultants, program participants will gain hands-on experience that will give them an advantage. So thank you all again for helping form this great partnership. I know we all look forward to its success and to the success of those who participate in this program. So congratulations and thank you again. Congratulations.
All right, our next speaker is Coastal Cloud's Managing Director of the Midwest, and one of the main reasons we are here today, and my personal friend and co-worker for 20 plus years. We both worked in the Economic Development Cabinet and learned the art of creating jobs. So Eric has 15 years of leadership experience in both the private and public sector. He's a nationally respected expert in economic and workforce development, having led operational and technology transformations in the public sector over the last decade. He most recently held the position of acting secretary for the Kentucky Cabinet for Economic Development, initiating a statewide implementation of Salesforce.com. His experience spanning corporate, small business, and government enables Coastal Cloud unique client engagement across a diverse industry base. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome me in joining Eric.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Jenna. Thank you, Mayor. I must say that was a very glamorous introduction that I probably wasn't ready for. But this is a bit of a humbling day for me, to be honest with you, because 23 years ago, I stepped on this campus as a student. Went to UK, right, and didn't know what I was going to do. Had no clue what my career was going to be. Fell into some work with Valvoline, and I think Valvoline's going to be with us here a little later. They're a client of ours now. So I spent time with Valvoline while I was on UK's campus. Then, as Jenna said, I became an economic developer. And I see friends in the stands here between George and Warren and others that, I spent over a decade of my life working with the UK and city of Lexington, the state of Kentucky, trying to bring jobs to this state. And it was funny because I was always on the other side of the table. I was with the mayor, and I was with Jenna and Commerce Lexington and the governor trying to entice companies to come to Kentucky and create jobs. And why were we creating jobs? For students, right? Trying to get students to have a way to make gainful employment, be able to buy a home, live the American dream, do all those things to grow the economy of Kentucky. And I said, when I left the cabinet, I want a chance to do this on the other side of the table. I want a chance to actually create jobs. I'm a Lexington resident. I'm rocking my UK socks today. Went to UK, grew up here, raising a family here, and now I want to create an opportunity for students like me that don't know what they want to do to have a career, and have a good career, have a tech job right here in central Kentucky, in the center of the United States, where everybody's thinking they have to go to San Francisco or New York or other places, to have a place right here in Lexington to create a job and to get involved in technology. What we're going to do here in Lexington is kind of like the App Store for businesses. Just like the App Store on your phone, we're creating business applications, and we're doing it for clients around the world. LBX is in the stands. They're a client of ours, global company. EMI, client of ours. They're also a global company. Clark Material Handling, global company. Valvoline, global company. We're doing work around the world from right here in Lexington, Kentucky. And we're going to give more students a chance to do that. So our goal, create 40 jobs at a minimum, probably double that if we can. We got space for 40 to start out. We're going to do that through UK. We're going to create a partnership. We're going to train students. We're going to train recent graduates, more importantly, to have full-time jobs right here in Lexington, Kentucky, and go do some good things in this state. So we appreciate this opportunity, and without further ado, I want you guys to learn more about Coastal Cloud, because you may ask, what is Coastal Cloud, right? Why is Coastal Cloud in Lexington, Kentucky? Well, the founders of Coastal Cloud gave me a great opportunity to bring Coastal Cloud to Lexington, Kentucky, and now we're going to grow it. And I want the owners to tell you guys more about what Coastal Cloud means, our culture, our values, and why Tim and Sarah started this company. So without further ado, Tim and Sarah Hill.
Is he a natural or what? Is there any doubt why we hired this guy? He was a client first. Well, first he recruited us here. We initially opened in Kentucky about 5 years ago when Eric was in his prior role. And we established a facility over in Louisville. But I think we always knew from the beginning that Eric's heart was here in Lexington. And so it is a huge day for us to see that come to fruition and kind of the next phase of growth that we plan to do together. So thank you, Eric. And not Gina, Jenna. Okay. And Mayor, thank you very much again for making time for us. It's very flattering. Sarah and I just flew up from Florida earlier today, so we're super excited. We opened in Florida just about 10 years ago with the mission of exactly what Eric said, like creating these high-paying, high-rewarding jobs in non-traditional locations, not in San Francisco, not in New York or Chicago, where we can find incredible talent that can live the quality of life that they often can't in a lot of those big cities. And we started all that pre-COVID, and it built this virtual model, and now we're but also a solution center-based model as well, which is what we're investing in here. So Sarah and I are super excited. We're the two founders of it. We're 30 years in the consulting business. We both worked for Accenture for a long time, very large scale global consulting firm. So we took a lot of lessons from that on what we wanted to do the same and what we want to do very differently. And that's really what inspired us in the design of Coastal and what you see today. 10 years in business in total, so we're kind of over that initial hump. We flourished through COVID, if you can believe it. We're growing at 50% a year, even over the past 4 years, which is amazing. And I think we're in a very good industry, frankly, but it's all about finding the right talent, and hence why we're here today. Under Eric's leadership, we're broken up into regions around the country. Eric started and has grown the largest region in our business, the fastest growing one, and he did it right here. And he's serving clients, not just locally, fabulous clients that we have here that are global companies, but all across the Midwest. and also manufacturing clients around the world. I mean, he's really bringing a lot of the expertise that you all have locally in this market and applying it everywhere in the country and really differentiating Coastal as a brand across the country. We are now a national workforce. We have major locations in Florida, Kentucky, and Colorado. But this is the first one we're really doubling down on the investment and trying to create a much more robust workforce right here locally and teaming with a major university to make that happen. We are known as Salesforce.com experts around the world. And we have a team of approaching 400 people, which is one of the largest Salesforce expert firms in the country. It's kind of hard to believe when we started this thing that it would turn into that, but it has. And if you don't know Salesforce, it's just one of these new age platforms for building systems for businesses or nonprofits or universities, or it's just a very, very flexible platform, and a lot of the way new systems are being built for organizations around the world. And we work with some incredible logos. I mean, it's really amazing. A lot of companies like LBX, like Clark, are picking firms like us that are almost more boutiques that are really sharp experts at delivering these kind of services versus some of them may be bigger, more traditional firms, and it's helped us greatly. The people that work for us then are working with leading edge technology all the time and applying it to a range of industries. The killer is you've got to keep learning constantly. So you all know the technology space is moving at a breakneck pace. We've got to keep up with that. So we offer very rewarding careers, but it's a continuous learning sort of situation that people are signing up for, and those are the kind of students and employees that we're looking for. Our job is to be the masters of these latest technologies and then help our clients apply those technologies to be more successful, more efficient in how they operate. During our 5 years in Kentucky, and the reason we're here today really is we have learned that the culture and the values and the kind of people here are exactly what make our business successful. They are the kind of people want to work with around the world and around the country. And as I said, it's been our most successful region, and that's only because of the people that are here. While we're tech people, we're really just a people business. We're professional services, so it's all about connecting with our clients and doing great work for them. So that's what we want to do. So we view the Commonwealth as the richest market we have to make this happen, so we're doubling down on our investment to make that happen. Our greatest challenge is meeting new demand. We operate in an industry that is essentially negative unemployment. There are far more jobs in demand than there are people to fill them. That's tough. It means we have this war for talent going on. We have built a tremendous team, but now we need the new phase of growth where we're organically growing it through the university and through the broader Lexington community as well. So that's really why we're here. So we've opened a brand new Lexington Solutions Center up at Ashland Park. How do I call it? Is that right? Ashland Plaza. Starbucks, the first Starbucks that Eric took me to. He planted these seeds years in advance, right after he got me a haircut, which I didn't really need that much of, but it's a great location. Sarah and I just spent the morning in there. It's great. It's you guys live in a wonderful community. You may take it for granted, but for those of us from outside, it is just a beautiful vibe that you all have going, and we're excited to be an even bigger part of it. And most of all, we're very blessed to have Eric continue to be our leader on this. He's built incredible momentum, on the broader region, and now to really bring it home where his family is, where he's from, at the university he came from. I mean, you kind of couldn't make a better story, right? So thank you, Eric, and all of our other employees, many of which are here today, because they are the leaders that are really going to help mentor and drive, the next generation of team with us. So we have a great future together. We will make a major economic development impact, okay? That is what we're about. That impact will both be in high-value job creation. We say 40 jobs. Eric knows that our number for him is much bigger than that, but he's a good sandbagger. So we're very optimistic on what the size of our solution center will be here in the coming years. The demand is there to do it. We just need to find the talent and grow it is the bottom line. And you all, I know, are here to help us make that happen. We also will add a ton of economic value in helping all the organizations here be more effective, like the clients we're already working with. We're all competing in a brutal global economy. How do we make sure the organizations based here can compete with anybody in the world with the latest technology at their fingertips? So thank you all for making it happen. We have great days ahead, no doubt. Thanks for being part of this ride with us, and I'd love you to meet my boss in all aspects of my life. She'll straighten out half what I said.
Sarah. He calls me boss, but he doesn't really listen that well.
Yeah.
I'm still going to work that out. Well, we are super excited to be here and to open an office in Lexington. First of all, as Eric knows, I love horses, so anytime I fly in here and see horse pastures around me, it immediately calms me and makes me know I'm in the right place. But more importantly, we're very excited about this office because what we're going to do here has been near and dear to the core of what Coastal Cloud has been, and that is about growing talent, giving people new career paths and economic opportunity. We started an internship program about 5 years ago in Palm Coast and offered it to our high school students. And I proposed to Tim that we do 3 paid internships. And I just thought it was really important to, give these kids education and experience with a different industry than what has traditionally been in our county in Florida. And after I interviewed the 12 people that had applied, I had to come back and strongly recommend to Tim that we hire all of them because I had already hired them, but I made him think that his opinion mattered. And we hired all of them because they were amazing, and some of them are working with us today, and some of them went off to get their Salesforce certifications and are choosing, as they go through their university studies, careers in technology, which I love. So, but more importantly, what we're going to do in Lexington is now taking that concept to the next level and really putting a formal program in place to get the University of Kentucky students options and career paths in the Salesforce ecosystem, and also allow us to continue to serve our clients by building the next set of talented workforce that we need in order to be successful. So with that in mind, I just want to thank the City of Lexington and the University of Kentucky for this partnership. I think it's going to do great things, and I'm very excited to come back here to horse country and watch it succeed. Thank you, Eric, as well.
Thank you, Eric, Mr. and Mrs. Hale. Very exciting times, and I'm certain each of you have dedicated many long hours towards this day. So thank you. Next, I'd like to introduce an individual pivotal to the collaboration and essential to solidify this partnership. Dr. Kirsten Turner, she serves as the Vice President for Student Success at the University of Kentucky, a role that positions her as the institution's Chief Student Affairs Officer and a leading advocate for student development. A leader with a long tenure at UK, she transitioned to her current role after serving in multiple associate provost roles and as one of the institution's leading architects of strategies to improve retention and graduation rates. As a member of President Capilouto's leadership team, Turner is committed to a student-first philosophy. Her portfolio includes areas that span the full range of student experience, from recruitment to graduation and beyond. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Dr. Turner.
Good afternoon. It is such a great day to be with you all. And I first want to say thank you, Mayor Gordon. Thank you, Tim and Sarah. Thank you, Eric. Thank you all. Thank you, Commerce Lexington. Thank you to our faculty and our staff and our students. It seems absolutely fitting that this is happening on the first day of classes, as our students have come back onto campus. And as you all were talking, I kept getting more and more excited at thinking about the opportunities in front of our students. We are definitely a students first institution, and thinking about how our students can go on to lead lives of meaning and purpose, this project intersects absolutely perfectly in providing those opportunities to our students, providing opportunities for internships and work experience, and to stay here in the Commonwealth. It is a collaborative project across all of these different areas that show how we're trying to come together to advance Kentucky. And that's at the core of what we try to do here at the University of Kentucky, and I know that's at the core of what my colleagues on the stage are. This partnership means so much to us, and it's significant to UK as well, because we have been partnering with Salesforce for the last several years in so many different ways. We have more than 35 Salesforce professionals on our campus and close to 700 users across the university. And we use the technology for a lot of different reasons, but for student persistence, for philanthropy and donations, but also since last summer, it has been a rock piece in our public health infrastructure to mitigate and combat COVID. We use the health cloud in all sorts of different ways to contact trace, to track vaccinations, to track all sorts of different pieces within kind of the COVID ecosystem. So our partnership in so many ways not only underscores the economy and providing opportunities for students, but also makes a lot of sense here at the University of Kentucky. As we look forward to thinking about ways that we can work even stronger and better, I just want to underscore that our students they're the best, and their prospects are so bright. So being able to bring this opportunity to them is even more important. As the partnerships like this, we will gain invaluable experiences in the years to come. It is now my pleasure, though, to introduce you to one of our brightest students. Matthew McCarthy is from Colorado. He's a senior finance major and an international business minor. He is the co-founder of the UK Salesforce Club, and he currently serves as the chief production officer of the club. In addition, he is a William C. Parker Scholar. So Matthew, please come to the podium.
Good afternoon, and thank you. Thank you for that introduction, and for everyone for being here right now. As you heard, I'm Matt McCarthy. I'm a senior here at the University of Kentucky, studying finance and serving on the leadership team for the Salesforce Club as the chief production officer. Christine Wilds, our faculty advisor, and as part of the Von Allman Center for Entrepreneurship and the leadership team, have worked diligently to grow this club and to provide students with the opportunity to discover Salesforce over the past year and a half. Once upon a time, all good stories start this way. In a conference room in Gatton, 4 of us discussed how to create a club for students to learn Salesforce. Would they come? What would it look like? Who could help us? Through some assistance and an interesting LinkedIn search, we found a Gatton professor with Salesforce experience, Christine Wilds. From the very first meeting through today, she has been a mentor, a guide, and a 100% advocate for the club. We spent the first 5 months meeting with her every Sunday evening at 6 p.m., designing what the club would look like and how we would engage students across the campus. So how's the club designed? We have a leadership team that each is in charge of a career field. Students select their career interest and then are assigned a team member that will become their mentor through the year. Those careers are admin, marketing, sales, business analysis, and developer. We really need a developer this year, so if you have a good candidate, please send it our way. Our club meets on Sunday evenings at 5 p.m. for leadership to mentor with Christine, and then at 6 p.m., the leadership team runs the full club meeting. Guest speakers have been small and large, local companies to senior VPs within Salesforce and their chief digital evangelist, Valhalla Afashar. Tough to pronounce. We were able to obtain our own org through a Salesforce platform for nonprofits. This team not only learned Salesforce through their Trailhead program, but we are using it to data track our members, their learning accomplishments, and our event data. It's a good thing our advisor, Christine, is a certified admin. She has spent hours behind the scenes designing an org for our success. And success we have had. In the first year, we accomplished 2 senior leadership members who obtained jobs with companies using Salesforce. We had 1 member intern with UK Enterprise team this summer. 137 students participated in the club. 189 trail mixes were completed. And as of last week, the club hit its 3,000 badges completed, which is a huge accomplishment. Fast forward to today, and we have a dedicated team, Trailhead curriculum. Students are able to participate in internships with UK, and we are excited for this new partnership with an outstanding company, Coastal Cloud. This partnership will allow us to grow our club and offer students a pipeline to internships and a future in multiple industries. But before I say the end, I want to thank you all so much. It has been a pleasure speaking here. And I personally want to thank Christine Wilds for her unwavering dedication to this club and the success of its members, as we would not be here today if it was not for her dedication. And I would like to thank Coastal Cloud for this amazing opportunity. If you have any questions about the club, please feel free to swing by and talk to any of us afterward. And the end.
As Mayor Gordon mentioned, Commerce Lexington and the City of Lexington are beyond proud to support and celebrate today's accomplishments between the University of Kentucky and Coastal Cloud. Thank you. At Commerce Lexington, we dedicate our energy to encourage a healthy business ecosystem in Fayette County. We are committed to finding ways to support growth opportunities and thrive when partnerships are initiated to create a talent pipeline like this. Commerce Lexington and the city celebrate when our local business community succeeds, and today we celebrate that collaboration again between the city, the university, and Coastal Cloud. Congratulations, Coastal Cloud and UK and your teams. We're proud of you located in Lexington. That's my tagline. So we're so proud you located in Lexington. And in honor of this partnership today, we're going to do something a little different than a ribbon cutting. And I want to thank the University of Kentucky's team, Coastal Cloud's communications team, and Cheryl Cleaver on our team for the hard work they did in putting this together and coming up with this creative idea. I'm used to cutting a ribbon, but today, rather than cutting the ribbon apart, each color on the ribbon represents one of the organizations: Coastal Cloud, UK, Commerce Lexington, and the City of Lexington. The bow is symbolic of the dedication and determination towards strengthening all these partnerships between education, workforce, and community. So we're going to invite our partners up to do this, and I'm going to ask Cheryl to come help organize us, please.